here's what we would propose. We would propose to meet you a week from tomorrow, which is the 11th.
Yep.
At which time we will have had the opportunity to look through everything that you just proposed and either accept it or offer alternative language to it with the hope of signing the contract on the 11th on these remaining issues. Are you available?
Yeah. What time? 10?
Same time? Yeah, that'd be
10
great.
Okay.
All right, one other thing before we quit. It's been brought up repeatedly about the chart, the holiday language chart that you didn't care for. I thought that had something in there where if somebody is scheduled to work on a holiday, but they would have an option to work that day at the straight time rate of pay and then bank the floating holiday to use on another day. And we were talking about this earlier today.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about in buses.
Yeah, and having a memorandum of understanding or something, or whatever agreement it was.
Okay.
So you want to work on that? I just wrote up something here. Employees who are required to work on a county holiday shall be afforded the opportunity to work the holiday at the straight time rate of pay and be offered a floating day off to be used within the following 30 days, something along those lines.
Well, and we talked about 30 days, but to be honest with you, I think Jim's concern is that 30 days isn't enough. So it might need to be, I agree with your language, it might need to
Okay.
actually be longer because of the employees being able to schedule it. So I think maybe even 6 months or even that
Well,
year. I mean,
Within the calendar year.
yeah, because,
Well, my concern is, and I'm fine with maybe the following 30 days unless mutually extended or something along those lines.
that, the 30 day, yeah, I agree with you. I don't care because the 30 days is better for us, but I think it's worse for the employees. So
Right,
that's,
but at the
that's
same time, there's a reverse effect on that, where the employer keeps kicking the can. And the employee says, I want to take you didn't give me the 4th of July off, I want to take the 10th of July. No, we're too busy. I want to take the 20th, nope, too busy. And then it goes on and on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
And it's happened, I know.
Okay,
you
to
know.
me, to me, it's easier, truthfully, as a manager, to schedule it way in advance. If you said, hey, I want, 3 months from now, this day off, I'd be like, oh, yeah, great, because I can work around that,
In a
but,
similar situation at Aramark, which is a company that we represent employees in the production side of it, they had floating holidays, and that situation occurred. They just waited until probably about 3/4 into the year before they decided they want to use them, and supervision, the management kept telling them, no, and at the end of the year, now
Right.
we have grievances up the yin yang because it's December, and all these people,
right, didn't get to use
so I want to
it.
avoid that.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Could you send us the language?
yeah.
Yeah.
And just to be clear, just so that we're all on the same page, because I don't want any misunderstanding, it's just, so the holiday just becomes just a regular straight day, just regular pay. And then.
If they
then
want to invoke this language, yeah. but it's not
Correct,
mandatory.
yeah, at their, right, exactly.
Yeah, it says on the straight time rate of pay, unless there's something I'm missing on it.
No, I mean, I just don't want to, it's holiday pay and straight, it's not, it's just you're working as if it's a regular day, because we're floating your holiday, we're giving you a separate day off. So, okay. Just want, I don't know if you have any-
So then they're not gonna get the underlying 8 or 10 hours, because they're pushing that off to the 10.
Right, yep, exactly,
So, yeah,
because it's just a
that's what
holiday,
you're
yeah,
focusing on.
they're still getting a holiday, they're getting a day off, but they're getting it when it's more convenient.
I'm just gonna give you this, okay, I just put following 30 days unless mutually extended, so if someone wants to use it 6 months from now, they can. And I guess if they want to hold the,
Well, mutually extended means between the union and the county, not
Do-
between the employee and the
Do you want me to just incorporate that language into the contract
yeah,
since we're open right now?
That's fine.
Okay.
Why don't you do that, and then when we come back on the 11th, I guess we'll just look at it, and it'll be, I mean, you know what I said, and we've already talked about it anyway, so you don't even need this.
Yeah, and I might even say, employees particularly in transportation, because we don't, I mean, obviously want everybody to say, hey, I'm gonna work the holiday, so we just have to be clear that it's, because I think it would be, you could have, I have to talk to utilities and see if the plant operators wanna do that too, because to me, it should be a mutual thing, if the employees should want it, because some of them won't, they'll say, no, I want the double time and half.
Right.
Holiday. And others might say, no, it's more important that I have the day off. I know transportation feels very strongly about that, so. Yep, no, that's good. I think that's a win-win for both sides, so.
All right.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Thursday.
We had a total misunderstanding today. Is Frank going to face any repercussions?
We don't talk about that at the bargaining table.
Or you just signed off, we're done bargaining.
No, I mean, we're still at the bargaining table.
Yeah,
I'll
you
put it
Okay.
back on. I'll put it off back on, but we're not gonna talk about what could happen to an individual that violates the terms of the contract here in this context.
And it's not up to us, I mean, that's between him and his department, quite frankly.
All right, sounds good. Don't you wait for lunch, is it?
Yeah, we got
Yeah, I guess.
we got a 2 o'clock.
At 2 o'clock?
We got that guy
Yeah, I
at
guess the bill
the
get hammered on
hearings
that,
for
we'll go
Dan